Hey guys, Demir Bentley here from Life Hack Bootcamp with a question. Over the last couple months, if you look back, did you get a lot done? Did you get as much as you wanted to get done? Or did you just sort of spin your wheels on low value tasks? Really, it boils down to, did you control your weeks or did your weeks control you? This is that time of year when everybody starts naturally thinking about next year. What's the plan for next year? Now, everybody's going to be talking to you about what you should be doing in your pre-planning, but I thought it'd be really helpful to bring you 2 things that are killing your pre-planning. It's not something you have to do, it's simply something you can stop doing. So let me get into these 2 important things. Now, the first thing you absolutely have to stop doing when you're pre-planning your year and setting goals for the new year is something that I call wish listing. Wish listing happens when you treat your annual pre-planning like it's your Christmas list. You just make a giant list. Oh, Santa, I want this, and I want this, and I want this. That's wish listing. And we all know it because we've all done it. And guys, I get it. You do want to learn to play the guitar, and you do want to run a marathon, and you do want to make more money. You do want to be more present at home. Those are all things that you want to do. I want you to think about your next big accomplishment this year as being a really tiny life raft. There's only so much room on that life raft. And the more people you put on that raft, the more chance that the raft just sinks and nobody lives. Guys, deep down we know it's not realistic to just wish list and throw everything into our ambitions for the next year. Chew on this for a second. A good annual plan doesn't just decide what you're going to do, it makes really hard decisions up front about what's not going to get done. And guys, I know this requires summoning everyday courage. What I mean by everyday courage is not the kind of courage you need to jump out of a plane and skydive. I'm talking about just regular courage, the courage to say, you know what, that's not going to happen this year. We need to put that on the shelf until next year. Gang, this is the #1 mistake I see people making in their annual planning. They see a fresh, new, open year, so many possibilities, and they just cram it full of everything that they wish they could do in the year. You'll get a much better result if you don't do that, if you make bold choices, courageous choices about what's not going to get done, so that the things that remain actually will get done. Second most common mistake that I see people making all the time is what I call stepping on the rake. Have you ever been to a clown show where the clown walks and he steps on a rake and it smacks him right in the face? And he looks around to the audience and the audience is saying, no, don't do it again. And then he walks and he steps on the rake again and it smacks him in the face and you're just laughing. Guys, that's what we do time and time again. We make mistakes, but we don't learn the lesson. We don't integrate the lesson into our life and make a real change. When somebody does that, when they make a mistake, but they don't learn the lesson, we call that stepping on the rake, because the chances are you're gonna walk right into your next week or your next year, and you're gonna do it all over again. Let me give you a quick example. So we had a client, Lana, and for years, her ambition has been to read 52 books a year. And she did it. She read a ton of books. But when she looked back on her year, she realized that she wasn't accomplishing any of these big goals. So she was learning a lot about productivity and self-development, but she wasn't putting it into action. And this went on for like 5 years. Think about it, guys. This is a mistake she could have learned the lesson from in year 1. It's okay to read books, but you need to put it into action to get results in your life. Now, maybe that's obvious to me and you, but Lana just kept stepping on the rake again and again. She wasted 5 years not learning a lesson she could have learned in year 1. And we all do this. We all move so fast that we don't take the time to really reflect and learn valuable lessons that would keep us from walking in and stepping on the rake one more time. So there we go, team. Those are 2 of the biggest mistakes that people make every year in and out. If you just don't make those 2 mistakes, your annual pre-planning for your year is going to be so much more powerful and impactful than the average person's. I hope you take this information. I hope you have an incredible pre-planning for this year and you kick this new year right in the rear end. Go get them. Hey guys, if you want to learn more about how we show people how to hack productivity and create the life of their dreams, then click the link below in the description. That link will take you to a page where you can sniff around and just learn more about us.